It's the ending of one season and the beginning of another one. It's like it's something to literally watch something that we like invested so much into just drive off down the driveway and to leave forever, you know. But that's just how it is, you know. There's so many parables and words of encouragement that could be said about, you know, things from the old season being passed away, even though those things were good, you know. Because sometimes I think when we say old things are passed away, we think about like old bad things are passed away. But sometimes, you know, when you transition into another season, it's some good things that were good in the previous season that won't be good in this season that's coming.
This is as good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin.
What's going on, I.A.G farm family? Just getting going with another farm day today. It's a nice and chilly morning this morning, and I'm excited to get some things done today. We're kind of taking it easy. We don't have a whole lot going on. The record truck is supposed to be coming to pick up the van. As y'all know, we towed the van out, and they get their, you know, they're gonna pay us for it, and the record truck's gonna come get it. We had the option to buy it back because the damage, it doesn't look too bad on the surface level, but once you get up under there, it's pretty bad because it's not just the plastic, you know, on the fenders and things, but it gets down deeper off into some of the like, for instance, you have the bumper, but then you have the plastic that the bumper connects to. And he also said that up under here, and you can almost see the motor straight through there, but he also said that the housing for that holds up the radiator is damaged. And then this fender here is pushed back into this door. Let me see if I can let y'all hear it. You hear it? You can tell that that's bent off in there. So it's not just right here on this side right here. The damage goes all the way back through there. And so yeah, they totaled it out. And they're gonna be sending a record truck here today to get it. We have everything cleared out. Let me just check it one more time. Make sure that we don't have anything left in here. Yeah, I hate to see this old van go because it's actually a new van. It's a 2016, and we have it paid off, and we're debt free on this van. And so they're gonna give us $10,000 for it, but $10,000 is not enough to buy another vehicle, you know, of this quality. And so it's a blessing that they're gonna give us, gonna pay it off for us. Well, not pay it off; it's paid off already. That they're gonna, you know, give us some funds for it, and to get us started on buying a new vehicle. But you know, it's nothing like having a paid off vehicle that's running good, never broke down on us, anything like that. This is our family vehicle that we use to travel around in and go different places. And so it's sad to see it go, but I guess the Lord was saying it's time for a new season. So you'll be waiting around for the record truck to come. We got the farm gates open down there. Got everything cleared out, and they should be coming to get the van hauled away for us. We got everything taken care of as far as everything on our end, and so they should be sending us the payment pretty soon, and we can start the process of looking for a new vehicle. I'm really looking into the Ford Excursions. If any of you all, you know, seeing about selling the Ford Excursion 7.3 diesel 4-wheel drive, let us know, because you know, having a new baby, you know, we really can't just have any type of vehicle because we're gonna have 4 children and it's 2 of us, so it's like we're a family of 6 now, and they don't expect families to be that big anymore, and they don't expect for families that are that big to be pulling around tractors and trailers and all that type of stuff. So yeah, Ford Excursion is probably all we can go with as far as the power that we need, and also the size, you know, that we need as far as for our family. But we may have to get multiple vehicles, you know, like we might have to get a new truck and a small Honda Pilot or something like that, or either another minivan. But anyway, we're also gonna get in here, and Megan and the boys are in there getting ready now, because you all sent a bunch of packages, and you all should have seen a video of us opening the packages. And we still have those boxes inside of Emma, and we're gonna try to get those boxes hauled over to the barn. And y'all know that we burn all of our boxes because there's so many boxes, because we go to the post office once a week on Thursdays, and you all send so many packages every week and it's a blessing. And so instead of putting out those cardboard boxes out to the trash, you know, instead of doing that, we just burn all the cardboard boxes instead of sending them out to the city trash, and we just send out, you know, like the food inside stuff for the city trash. But I'm also get out here, we're gonna burn those boxes. We're waiting on the tow truck to come, and I also want to get out here and work in these pastures again today. I'm thinking about getting out here and cranking the tractor up, cranking the chainsaw up, and getting out here and kind of working on these pastures again. Y'all saw in the previous video where I got out here and cleared these pastures, and you couldn't even walk through this area. You know, if you hadn't seen that video, go back and watch it. But you couldn't even walk through here, and I still have some things I want to come in and do. I'm still debating on if I want to. Sound like Megan back there. What's
Hey, just walking up, check on you, see what you're doing. Me and the boys are ready.
Sounds good. Yeah, I was telling them that we're waiting on the tow truck to come for the van,
Yeah.
and we're also gonna burn some boxes. And I'm thinking about getting out here in this pasture and peeling around a little bit. Maybe I can get the boys to come out here and pick up some of these sticks, and then I can crank up the chainsaw and do some stuff. I really want to do something about that limb up there, because I kind of stopped clearing down in this section because we have a limb that's hanging. It's really the top of the tree. Let me see if I can zoom in so you can see. But it's that right there. If you can see that little limb right there, the top of that tree broke off in a storm, and it's just hanging there. It's just barely hanging on right there. It's hanging on the sweet gum tree. It's hanging. It's just resting against those oak limbs there, and it's nothing holding on. It's completely broke free from the tree over there, and it's pretty dangerous. I guess they call those widow makers, and so we have a good old widow maker up there. And so I really don't want to get in too far up under there. I think I can clear out some in here a little bit. I don't want to go too deep. You can come on with me. Just talking about my pastures.
Oh, yeah. I had to have it to restrain the boys. I got them already. And I said, hold on, let me run out and check what your dad's doing. So they all like chomping at the bit.
Oh, yeah. I'm coming back. Just coming out, getting everything started. But yeah, so we got to clear off through here. There's a couple more of these trees, because these are just sweet gum trees. If they were pecans or oaks, I probably would leave them. But I want to come in and get some of these trees cut down like this here. All these little sweet gum trees is laying around here. And get those cut down with the chainsaw, get them piled up. And I need to figure out a way to get this limb down so that I can get in here and clear out the rest of this, because I want all this to be clear just like it is back this way. And so that our grass can come in, because we may come in and plant some grass in the spring, and hopefully some grass will come up on its own, but it might not, because it's been, you know, forest for so long. But yeah, that's the plan. I'll try to get in here and see if I can peel around, because I can get right here, because that's not directly up under that limb, and I probably can get some of this stuff too. Really, most of it I could get, but I just have to stop before I get too far up under it, just in case that limb falls. But everything is looking good. What you think?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I love it. You can actually walk through here now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, instead of being like,
yeah,
every few seconds. So.
we didn't even try to come through here before. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's the plan for today, y'all. It's to you know, oversee the van getting hauled away, burn some boxes, maybe at least get them out of Emma at least, and see if I can get out here and get on the tractor and start working on the pastures a little bit, because it's never too early to start doing stuff like this, because you want to get it done before, you know, the winter sets in and the mud starts to kick up. And you also want to get it done before the spring, you know, so that we can have the opportunity to plant some grass and everything gets a chance to dry out and everything. But y'all just stick with us for today, and let's see what we can get into on today's journey. It's I.A.G Farms. It's all about God.
Boys, y'all want to start loading the boxes in the wagon? That's my other shoe.
That's what's going on in here?
Crazy.
Crazy stuff?
Yeah.
Y'all ready?
Really?
Just put your boots on then. Put your boots on. Titus can't find a shoe. Tim can't find his shoes. Noah don't want over here working. Good job, Noah. You can bring it on and put it in the wagon. Yeah. Y'all can start grabbing boxes and bring them on to the wagon.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Ready to go?
Yep.
Whoa, that is so fast.
Don't go so fast, you're gonna drop the boxes off. So I am.
Don't go so fast. Don't go so fast. Don't go so fast. I'm not going.
I guess that's what farm life is, having a bunch of kids and
Animals.
I came in here, like the sheep were at the gate. It was duck trying to squeeze in, a chicken, then there were kids, and then there were dogs. Oh my, you know. So, yep, that's life on the farm, at least on our farm.
Got kids everywhere. All in your belly. Animals everywhere. Got animals in bellies. Pregnant animals, pregnant women. Kids everywhere. Oh my.
Seriously.
So what's up, pregnant Naomi? What's up, pregnant Naomi?
Other way.
Yeah, just toss them on the side over there by the fence. That's close enough. We're gonna start taking them off.
Break it. Yeah, over here. Just over here.
Yep, right down the ground.
Ow. You're not supposed to do that. You're stuck in this.
No paper, no paper. Put the paper back up. That'll blow off. All right, y'all, that was pretty crazy, but we got it done. So they got all the boxes out of Emma and got them over here. I'm probably gonna start a fire a little bit later. I'm not gonna do it right now, but hopefully soon the wrecker truck will be here to pick the van up, and we'll just pick y'all up in a minute when we get to the next part of our day.
So we're just taking the trash down to the top of the property. We've got this handy dandy wagon. The trash can is already down there. So we'll just toss as many bags as we can into that trash can at the top of the hill. Trash day is tomorrow, so we're getting ahead of it.
Who you got working with you out here? Your handy dandy trash crew.
I got Noah, I got Titus, and I got Tim Jr.
All
They're
right.
all good helpers. That's so funny.
You gonna be able to get anything done with them?
Yeah. So Noah is my trusty trash helper. He does trash every week. Sometimes Tim and Titus come in and help. They don't like trash. They don't like to do trash. They don't like to be around trash. But Noah likes it. So he gets to carry the keys and open the gate and do all types of stuff.
He got authority.
Get special mama attention.
That's right.
Sometimes we ride the side by side. So he likes doing trash with me.
I got you. Boys, y'all.
Get up this hill.
That's what I was just gonna say. Boys, y'all gonna be able to pull that wagon with that trash on it up the hill? Okay, we're gonna see. That's a pretty steep hill.
Run into the pond, Noah.
Y'all about to lose a trash bag. I got it.
How we on so fast? Go!
Let's see. Listen, Noah ain't even pulling. He looking. He up there talking to mama. I can see he ain't straining at all. Exactly. He letting the workers back here do all the work. Oh yeah, the wind blew it.
It's still there though.
Yep. They working y'all hard back there. Look at Noah, he barely walking. He ain't pulling it off. Guess I give a hand. Okay, I get it. I was just about to help, but y'all pushing so fast. I can't go that fast. I'm too old for all that.
This used to be the way we hauled everything when we got on this property, because there was times where our property was so muddy that the wagon was all we had that could make it through. And so, I mean, I think we even hauled pigs one time.
That's why we bought the wagon.
That's right. So,
To get them from the front to the back.
we've come a long way. But this is still our handy wagon that we use for a lot of stuff around the farm. All right.
How far do y'all go with it?
They have to stop at the gates.
Okay, good. I was gonna say, I know they ain't going all the way to the street.
No. They stop. This is their boundary. Whenever they do anything at the top of the property with me, they stop at these gates right here.
Sounds
you see
good.
Noah stop. I didn't even say anything.
That's good. Y'all got a good little system going.
Yeah. I didn't know that was good for TV.
I usually grab the mail, but I already did that this morning. So
Okay, good.
just doing trash.
Sounds good. I know everybody on YouTube is glad to join y'all for y'all's trash run.
I can't
See,
believe y'all.
It's things like this that, yeah, for real. It's things like this though that you remember before we had property and before we had land. It's like, you know, you watch it on YouTube and you dream of walking down your long driveway and doing trash. So before you own your own land, you can live through us and dream.
That's right. It's the simple things.
Yep. But see, if you don't look at it, you know, like a blessing, you end up complaining.
Look
I
at
gotta
it
take
like
this
a
trash
burden.
all the way down the driveway. Gotta walk all the way down there. That's a blessing.
And I have 3 boys to help me. Now it's gonna be crazy if they help, but
Usually
it's funny though.
I'm somewhere far away during these times, cause I'd be yelling and fussing and firing folks. It's like you're a little bit more gentle than I
A
am.
little bit more
You-
lenient.
have you ever fired anybody? You need to fire somebody. I think you'll feel better.
I
we-
give them a time off.
We're gonna work on that. We need to get you to fire somebody pretty soon.
But not, I don't fire people. They do such a good job. You know, they have their moments, but you know, they're kids. You know what I mean? So they're. Well, you see what I mean?
They crazy.
So
There we go.
they're very responsible. So it's hard for me to be too hard on them. Dad is hard enough on them. So I come in with like the soft touch.
That's right. Like you got one more bag. Is it gonna fit?
And we're gonna try and make it fit. See what we can do. Maybe I can get Noah and pull him up and make him
Jump on
stomp
top
on
of it.
top
Right.
of it.
I see the dogs are enjoying the trip down.
That's nice.
What's up, Giddy? What's up, boy? What's up, boy? What's up, Solo? I give you some love too. Give you some love too. All right, last bag. You all right? Got it?
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Okay, why is he going over there to grab the bag?
Where you going, Ty? You shouldn't be pulling this way. Let's see. There you go. Perfect.
I think that's good. We did that.
Yep.
Trash.
Day in the life.
Oh yeah, for real. I used to have to do this, you know, right before dark. I was rushing to get everything done, try to cook dinner, and then rush out and do trash right before dark. But now I can just leisurely do it with the boys, and it's part of their like vocational homeschool break.
So you say it's it makes it a little bit more leisurely when you don't have to drive 2-hour round trip to the city
Exactly.
to go teach at a college.
That's right.
So you're enjoying your
I am.
full-time farm life so far, huh?
I'm enjoying. I'm trying to soak it in, and it's been good. And I think the boys are really learning and progressing. They're doing good in their studies and everything. So.
Sit down.
All right, let me go and fix your gate for you.
Sit down on the drain.
So I reckon truck can get through.
Yes. Good thing we came up.
Turn it, Todd. Don't go that way. Yeah, there you go. Turn.
Good thing we came up at this time.
I said you got the little thing like propped up.
Yeah, I propped it up. The thing is there, but the gate just went past it. Oh. I got you.
Let's wait for
It's like, as long as you get it back as far
When it
so
comes,
it can only come this way.
That's right.
Like, you know, pins up in there.
Okay, that makes sense.
Most of the time, but I usually don't do this for a long period of time.
Right,
like
yeah.
So we'll see. You got the right idea, though.
I tried.
Let's see if that hole.
All right.
If not, they have to get out and open it when they get here.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's not going to end well.
Oh. Somebody's going to end up under the wagon.
Yeah, exactly. They're going to lose control. Slow down, boys. Slow down. Yeah, I was walking around yesterday. Let me walk over here. I was walking around the pastures yesterday, dreaming about having this all fenced off because that's our goal. We already had these bottom pastures over here fenced off. Let me see if I can get y'all where y'all can see it. But yeah, below the pond down there, we already have all those pastures fenced off and going all the way to the back of the property. And our goal is to not let the animals have access to the pond. If we do give them water out of the pond, it'll be off some type of gravity-fed system. Because, you know, in the modern permaculture type techniques, you don't give your animals access to the pond because they use the bathroom in it, they mess up the pond down. And so we're fencing off around the pond where the animals won't have access. And so it'll be a fence line that comes. We already have a fence line that goes on the other side of the pond for those pastures over there. Then we'll start this fence line coming down through here on this side of the pond and have all this fenced off here. And this will be, you know, I don't know how much land this is, probably somewhere around a half of a quarter acre. It'll just be a little paddock for them. And I'm ready to get this hill fenced off so we can put animals on this hill because it's a big old ditch, like valley, you know, and it's kind of dangerous to mow this hill because if you run off in that ditch, you can flip over on the tractor or the mower. And I really want to get some animals, you know, on this hill up here to be able to eat this grass so I won't have to mow it. And that's the plan, is to have this all fenced off up here. And yeah, it's just going to be beautiful. What y'all think?
Good.
The thing I like about this hill is the berries that grow here. If you leave it alone, they're berries that grow in this section. But the animals, they get to have berries too. It just makes the meat sweeter.
That's right. And I also thought about, because this would be a good spot to put an orchard at, you know, on the hill right above the pond, because there's a lot of water that comes down this hill, and we'll just have to slow the water down with swells, you know, put a swell before each line of fruit trees, you know, in the orchard. And that'll be amazing because we already know that we can grow fruit trees here because we have persimmon trees down by the pond. And so at the minimum, we could grow persimmon trees, but I'm pretty sure that we can grow whatever type of fruit tree, you know, is able to grow in this area. So well, I don't know about orange. we have trifoliate orange.
We do.
Apple tree.
We can grow apples.
I think that some people actually do grafting.
Yeah.
Where they'll like graft a
orange tree into
trifoliate orange tree. Right. Something that's hardier that grows in your climate.
See if it takes.
But yeah.
I like oranges better than trifoliate.
Yeah, trifoliate oranges aren't really. Can't really eat them.
You know, you can have a piece of the peel down there and like feel it, and that juice comes in your mouth.
From the orange.
Oh, yeah. They can put a seed for an apple in the ground, and then an apple tree will go.
That's right. Well, all right, y'all. It's beautiful out here. It's like you know, this is just a beautiful hill. It's a beautiful view, you know, and even with the weeds out here, it's beautiful. Seeing the weeds blowing in the wind.
It adds to the character.
That's right. But eventually we'll probably have, like I say, either some animals out here, have it fenced off in pastures, or have like an orchard here, or a little bit of both. Because once the trees get tall enough, you can have animals grazing underneath them. Yeah, Solo got something over there. He's something else. He's so wild. He just loves it. He's just living in dog heaven. Right. He loves digging and doing all that type of stuff. Gideon's not really on that type of stuff. Gideon likes to run and chase and herd. Solo likes to like scavenge and forage and like, you know, follow alongside you.
Indeed.
All right, y'all, we're gonna make our way back down to the homestead site of the property. We just want to stop right here and pause for a minute and dream on some of these pastures.
We do a lot of dreaming in this section right here.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, that's how it starts though. That's how it all begins, because this whole farm, that's how it began. This property was raw, and we would walk around this property and just talk and dream. I would get upset with you sometimes because she wasn't dreaming hard enough.
It was the end of a work day.
And
we had already driven down here to the
worked
city.
hard, right?
Worked hard, like worked as. Hey, he might not have worked as hard as he possibly could. But
you know me better than that.
I'm a city girl, like so. I had a little list, like my as hard as I could work is like this much away.
Exactly. we were walking around at the end of a work day when we came down here. Just let everything soak in, dream, and that's how it all started, you know. And that's, you know, those dreams that we had and that we would talk about on those long walks. We're seeing those things become reality. Right. Being down here gives us the opportunity to make those things come into fruition.
Right. Yeah, Jesus has just those seeds, those dreams were like seeds. Mm-hmm. And like Jesus brought the water, he brought the increase.
That's right.
And, you know, he's made those things grow and come to pass. And so it's beautiful now. To be able to pull the wagon. It used to be like just hard, like work. I mean, cold, raining, muddy.
We didn't have this driveway here like this. So.
We're rushing to get back to the city. Mm-hmm. Had babies, armed babies with bottles, and
had ministry things going on every day.
Right.
So we had to rush back. Had to run down here, hurry up and try to get the farm chores done and do some stuff down here, and then run back to the city. We never ate.
We were just on the go, like the boys, even everybody had to carry something. Yep. You know, even if it was just one wrench or
one bag
or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, if you could walk, you were walking and you were carrying something.
For real. Yep. Carry your weight. All right, so we about to make it back down here to the homestead site down by Emma, and soon I believe the record truck is gonna be here. We'll pick y'all up when the record truck comes, either when the record truck comes or when I get started working in these pastures. I'm not sure if I'm working the pastures today or not. So we'll just kind of, you know, pick y'all up as the day goes along.
One more final thought, though, that I was thinking about as he was closing, as I was walking. It's like a lot of times we have the dream, but what we're talking about, you know, it's kind of like the hard work that we had to do to get to the point of the dream. And so that's the part I think that a lot of people maybe like skip over or don't realize or don't see, that for years we came back and forth, and for years we cleared, you know, pastures by hand to get to the point now where, you know, the work is not the way it used to be. We can kind of like enjoy it and breathe and establish. So be encouraged, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. If you're not there yet, and there's a lot of hard work ahead of you. You may be in that hard working season, or you may be right before the hard working season. But be encouraged, because your efforts, your labor that you do in the Lord is not in vain. So those are my little final thoughts.
That's right. And don't run your van into a deer.
Yeah, don't do that either.
You're paid off van. Nah, we'll pick y'all up in a minute.
Can I tell you what's been on my mind? Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey, darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count. Come on now and take my hand. Hey, darling.
All right, y'all, finna get this van loaded up and sent on his way. How's it going today, brother? Get on, dog. Yes, sir. Yeah, they told us to leave them up under the mat.
Okay.
4 keys there. All right.
Pack our bags and get in that car. Leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Let's get out, we can leave this city. Let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty, with the wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday. Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand. Yeah, we only get one life. I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand.
All right, thank you, brother. Yes, sir. You too, brother.
Okay.
All right, y'all, that's it. Our old van. I might cry a little bit. I got some amazing memories in this van, but the ending of one season, the beginning of another one. It's like it's something to literally watch something that we like invested so much into just drive off down the driveway and to leave forever, you know. But that's just how it is, you know. There's so many parables and words of encouragement that could be said about, you know, things from the old season being passed away, even though those things were good, you know. Because sometimes I think when we say old things are passed away, we think about like old bad things are passed away. But sometimes, you know, when you transition into another season, it's some good things that were good in the previous season that won't be good in this season that's coming, you know. So it's a beautiful thing. I guess we can walk over here. Y'all good with the sun? Let's see. I can turn this way.
No, it's right in my eyes. It's much better.
I guess we can talk a little bit. Oh yeah. I guess we can talk a little bit about some of the memories that we have, you know, with the van before we end today's video. What is your top 3 memories that you have in the van, good or bad?
I can remember going to get the rabbits.
Okay.
That was a good memory until we realized, for some reason, we ended up having to leave the rabbits in the van. I think overnight or something like that, or we got them late.
I think it was just a trip there where they were peeing in the van.
Okay.
Because I'm pretty sure we wouldn't have left them in overnight.
There was something to where they were there longer. I can't remember what it was. But the point being is, the rabbits probably, out of everything that we hauled in the van, cows, baby cow, sheep, were like the stinkiest.
Yeah. Because the rabbits urine, they pee out, you know. And so it's hard to hold them in a cage, you know. And even if you have size on it, it's like the pee gets out of there and they pee a lot. And so it took a long time to get that rabbit urine smell out of the van.
Yeah.
It's worse than cat pee.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So that was, you know, a good/bad memory.
Yeah.
Good to get the rabbits, and then, you know, cleaning up after the rabbits was kind of intense. Then all the memories are kind of like mixed.
Yeah.
Another good/bad memory was when we came in the van. down to do farm chores during a winter storm.
Oh yeah, about that. We got stuck. It was like, man, that was
We got
crazy.
stuck in the van. Like you were saying, the traction control.
Yeah.
And it spin it, and then it just like shut down.
Started breaking down. It was like the speedometer was saying 0 miles per hour. We were going like 20. Yeah. And we got to a hill and couldn't get up the hill. And it's like a winter storm. Everything's froze up. And but we had to come down and take care of the animals. So yeah, that's a good memory.
Yeah,
something we'll never forget.
It was so funny because we should have known, because we were trying to leave the city, and we could barely get out of the parking lot of the Burger King because we had stopped to get something to eat before we left. And it was already spilled. Like, we couldn't make it in the drive-through. We should have known then.
Turn around, go home.
Go home.
Yeah.
But we were so concerned about our animals. It had been a while, like not just one day, a couple days, few days.
Yeah, we waited like a week for the storm to pass by.
Yeah, but
and it was supposed to like have been passed by, and the roads were supposed to be a little bit better. But we didn't think about the back roads out here. They didn't dry up because of all the trees, or the ice didn't melt, you know.
Right.
And it was still ice and everything was slick back here.
And you didn't have a lot of people driving on them to make a path for you.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but anyway, so that was a good
bad.
Bad memory.
It's just a type 2 fun, like somebody says.
It's fun to tell a story.
Now here are my top 3. I'm gonna say them quick. The time we went and got a cow, or the time we hauled a cow in the van, the time we hauled pigs in the van, and the time we hauled sheep in the van. We've hauled every animal that you can think of on the farm in the van. Because every trip we would go on to get animals would be far away. And we would just be getting 1 or 2 animals. And it's like the truck, you know, we didn't want to take the big old truck, and it's old, so we didn't want to take it on far journeys. And so we would just take the van every time. You know, and the van was so capable because you could fold all the seats up. They would stow and go. And so we would just stow and go the seats, and it was like a truck bed back there.
Yeah.
And so we hauled all type of animals in the van. Titus, what memory do you have? What's your top memory? You can give 3 if you want, but you know, you can give your top memory if you want. But what do you think about most when you think about the van?
Like what Mama was saying, when some of our neighbors came and pushed us out with their 4-wheel drive truck.
Oh yeah, from the ice storm. Yeah, that was scary. Everybody was scared, but I was maintaining.
And Tim was asleep.
Oh yeah, I was maintaining my composure as the dad, as the husband. Yeah, I was trying not to let anybody know that I was scared, but I was just as scared as everybody else.
You just letting that out. I didn't know even that.
Oh yeah.
Who pushed it out?
It was one of our neighbors down the road. They had a 4Runner. Yeah, and then we after that day, after they pulled us out, we said we need to take this van and trade it in for a 4Runner. Only thing is the 4Runner couldn't fit us, you know. That might be a good vehicle to go and get a 4Runner. Yeah. What about you, Noah?
If I remember is we drive down driveway with the van.
Oh yeah, when it was raining, we drive down the driveway when we had a dirt road driveway, and we would get stuck and be slipping and sliding. That was fun.
Like,
oh yeah, I would always say, "Woo, come on now."
Driving us out.
In the truck, you would say, "Come on, don't let me down."
It's like I say, "You better not let me down. You better not get stuck."
Hey,
yeah, sometimes you gotta talk to it.
And then it make it good when you don't say it.
Yeah, I remember one time you got stuck, Megan, on the way to work, and I had to push you out with the tractor. Oh yeah, you remember that one time? That's a good memory. That you got stuck before we had a culvert down here at the creek, and it was like you got stuck in the water, and the only place to hook up to the van was underneath water. And we had one of our neighbors come over with a 4-wheel drive tractor, and he was like, "You hook it up, I'll pull it out." And it's like I was looking. It was cold that day too, and I had to get down in the water, like underwater, to go up under the van, you know, and hook it up. And I remember, I see if I can find a picture of how I looked after I came from under there, because I was muddy and cold but determined. For real, to be the husband that God called me to be. I do what I need to do, even if that involves getting dirty. That's really my you know, happy place is getting dirty.
That's your middle name, Dirty.
Yep, I woke up feeling dirty.
And I think after that you installed a hitch.
Yeah, hitch on the back, so we had somewhere to hook. Yeah.
I'm not doing that again.
Yeah, somebody was laughing at me because they like, you installing a trailer hitch on a minivan? It's like, yep. I remember all the neighbors, because I had all like the muffler and everything took off the van, laying out there in the yard, And all the neighbors were laughing at me because they were like, man, Tim, you took the muffler and everything off, didn't it?
Oh, yeah. We got so many comments from our neighbors in the city because, we were countrified to them with the stuff we were doing. But, when we actually moved to the country, that was just kind of like shaking our heads at us like, you city people.
Exactly.
So it's kind of funny we didn't fit in either.
Anywhere. That's really in life. We don't fit in anywhere. Even in spiritual circles, it's like, we don't fit in well. And that's a good thing. We're peculiar.
Yeah, because I can remember even butchering hogs out on cold days out in the front yard in the city, and people were just like,
we would dispatch them here,
amazed.
and they would bring the hogs and the animals, to the house, and be out in the yard. People in the city have never seen like a full animal. All they have seen is the cuts, in the grocery store. And a lot of people, y'all might be surprised, y'all might not. A lot of people think that a pork chop doesn't come from a pig. that got to be how they feel, because if they see the whole pig, they think that, oh, you're wrong, you're a bad person. But they eat a pork chop though. What you got, Ty?
Here's another memory. I remember when we were butchering pigs and we were roasting marshmallows.
Oh,
that time.
That's right. Yep. We had a big bag of chips and we roasted marshmallows. I think you and Christian was doing it. And me and Stuart were doing most of the butchering.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Those are some good memories. Tim Jr. got in trouble. That's why he's not out here to share his memories. He got in trouble right before the record truck came. And I know somebody's going to be like, let that boy enjoy himself. Yeah, so he can be a grown man or a teenager and not be respectful. Because, you gotta, instill into them the things that they need to know now, before they get to be grown. Because once they're grown and once they're too old, it's too late, so you got to do it at an early age. But he'll be all right. He'll get to watch it on the video, and then he'll know next time, to be respectful and to not throw a temper tantrum when something doesn't go his way. But all right, y'all. Any more important memories anybody got before I cut it off, Mama?
I think we shared all the good band memories that we had.
That's good. So I guess with this, we'll sign off. We'll say goodbye to our old man, to the old season, and we'll prepare ourselves for all things coming new. It's I.A.G Farms.
It's all about God.
We'll see y'all on the next one.
Little by little, piece by piece, I take back what's been stolen from me. Little by little, piece by piece, until I'm complete.